Welcome.
Welcome to 18.
Yes, I'm Joe Snow. He is Rich. What's happening? Son of Schmoden.
So, new lighting scheme. Hopefully it's better on here so everybody can see a little bit better.
That light makes it pop, dude.
Yeah, it's a softer light. I can control how bright and dim it is with a remote control. But I really like the dimmer, softer lights, and this one seems to be working well.
Yeah, it looks
It really
really.
shows this off pretty well, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I almost thought you touched it up while nobody was looking.
Yeah, right. No, I didn't. I did finish a little bit up in here when you were gone and nobody was looking, but I did it on stream. Just everybody was gone from the stream.
Right on. No, I'm back at 100%, so I'm doing good tonight.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Start some music in the background. I
All
did
right.
turn it down so it shouldn't be obtrusive.
Very cool. Very cool indeed.
So the normal, I had to redo a new plate. I had a lot of stuff mixed on the old one. Some of it was dry, most of it was dry. There was a little bit that was wet, so I've still got to do a little bit more hot, and I figure I'm going to do that. And then switch. I'll probably just go grab another paper plate and switch to cold.
All right.
So, let me do my usual. This is Pyrrole red, titanium light, cadmium yellow dark, cadmium orange, and burnt umber. So that now that that's established, look the way that looks on screen now.
Yeah, man.
Water.
The water. The magic water.
My trusted water.
Yeah. In my secret ring I fill.
Open thinner.
Finish. Alright. I'm in a good mood today, man.
Yeah, you're feeling better. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah. And I'm just waiting on a background check on that application. So
Which one?
the one I went to today, the interview.
That's one that your daughter is hooking you up with?
No, this is Tobacco Depot, but you know, I mean, something's better than nothing right now.
Hey, I'm not knocking anything. Just saying.
Oh, I know. I'm
Just asking is really I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Because I know you were waiting on her to hook you up.
Yeah. I already got an application with them. They haven't gotten back to her or me yet, so it's the waiting game.
Put all my reference pictures under here because I had to do some other freelance work.
All right.
Face a bill.
That's always good.
Fortunately, I'm an artist, and that's the kind of work it is.
Yep. You get paid to do what you love.
Right. No complaints about that.
Right on, man. Bam. Yo, what's up, Joe? Yeah, man.
Now I'm putting them right underneath the painting again.
think my baby's gonna pop in tonight and say hey.
What's that?
I said, I think my baby is gonna pop in tonight and say hey. The girl that was here the other day.
Yeah, but that doesn't really mean anything because I don't know who that is.
No, I'm just saying she's gonna pop in and say hey. So.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
She can subscribe and help the channel grow.
Yeah. I'm sure she will.
So,
working on spawn drawing, aka Necroman.
what's that?
Very cool. Joe is working on a spawn drawing, aka Necroman. Very cool. Hold up, man. I gotta point my fan at me. It's kind of warm in here. I'll be back. Don't miss me.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. So much better. Ooh. Yeah. My pillows were blocking my view. The fan. Yes. Pitter patter, get at her. Those are Joe's words.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to start. Mainly with which tool.
Well, you know, the Japanese always start from the middle.
What's that?
The Japanese always start from the middle. They never start at the beginning.
Well, this is pretty far from the beginning already.
Right. Just trying to show my knowledge, man. Contrast. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Berserk is awesome, dude. Yes, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. If I could find it, I would have had a t-shirt. I'd be wearing it, but can't find a t-shirt, man. I'm a big weeb, man. Big time. Love my anime. Yeah, true. I agree. Brutal. I like brutal anime, man. But it can't just be brutality. Gotta have a great story to go with it. And Berserk pretty much does that, man. It evens it out. Or if you want to go older school, I don't know if you were around when I brought up Ninja School. That's pretty good. Basilisk. That was definitely a good one. Very groovy. I agree with it. One day, it's my goal. One day, I will make it to Japan. Hell yeah, dude. You ever seen Basilisk? If not, look it up, man. I think you'll dig it. I can't spell it either, man. It's all good.
Well, basilisk spelled like it sounds. B-A-S-I-L-I-S-K.
Well, he was close. You get an A for effort, dude.
I'm not even looking, so
You did better.
I'm not criticizing. I just heard you say that, nobody can spell, so I can spell. I'm a writer. I have to.
Right. I use spell check, and that don't always work.
That does not always work.
Excuse me. Yeah, man. Damn spider bite on my ass had me feeling like that, dude. I'm glad it wasn't like a brown recluse or something.
Right?
Right?
That was my first concern when they told me spider bite.
Right?
I was no. Jimmy got a brown recluse bite.
Damn. Yeah, that's no
He
joke.
was cleaning out the gutters on his shop.
You'll figure it out, Joe. I got faith in you, man. It didn't plan Spawn's chains out at all. Now he's staring at the picture, trying to imagine where to put them.
Is it penciled?
Don't know. Is it pencil, Joe? Hey, baby, what's up? Yeah, it's pencil stage.
Well, if it's in the pencil stage, you can draw through.
Yeah.
Basically means you just draw whatever, like wherever the shapes go. I would do like big loops and, weaves and whatever. And then once you figure that out, you just draw the chains over those lines and then darken that later.
So you can do whatever. I just don't want to tangent anything. All right.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, baby.
That's
Sorry.
the beauty of being able to draw through is you can see where it's going to tangent.
Yeah. He says big loops is where he's heading with this thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of what they do with Spawn is the big loops, but
Bam, 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 bam. The picture, it's coming along really good, man. I can't believe how much difference that light, just changing the light source.
yeah, I mean that's actually true in art too,
Right on.
Change the angle of the light, the brightness of the light,
Right on.
what's shining, and if anything's shining in anything else's way. And
Very cool. Yeah.
I wanted to get a couple of new brushes today, but
Couple of new what?
brushes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because this brush right here is an old brush and it's kind of beat up. So I wanted to get, I guess I'm kind of spoiled because I love this synthetic one here.
Right.
And that's a Princeton, and I love this one, and it's a Princeton, but this is more textured. So it's probably synthetic hair, but it's the way it is, it's like a texture.
Right on.
And I could get that synthetic hair in something this size as a round.
Yeah.
I would be enjoying that very much.
Right. It doesn't
so that's kind of what I was looking at, is wanted to get
synthetics. They don't leave the hairs behind, do they? Not as much.
Not until they get older and worn. Because
all
right, so when you start leaving hairs behind like that, it just basically means that they're coming out of the ferrule.
Right on. Yeah.
They clamp the ferrule here, and then they this is the length of the brush should go right up to here. That's why they clamp them there. So, like, when they start coming out of the ferrule, then they're getting old. And you can use them to create texture like fur and whatever, but...
Right. I unboxed all my Funko Pops, and I couldn't resist.
Amanda found somebody bought me a toy Conan. I guess Dark Horse put out Conan as a toy.
Oh, no shit.
And this must have been a while ago. And we just, I guess, boxed it and put it away. So she pulled it out and she's like, look. And I was like, okay. You know, like, not thinking about it at all, really.
Right. Well, you know, if it's just clutter, you can always put it in a box and send it my way. I'll get a shelf for it.
Well, I think either it was something that she bought me or one of the kids. I don't buy toys.
Right.
So if I've got a toy like that, somebody bought it for me. And I hesitate to give them away if someone bought it for me.
Right.
Especially if my kids bought it for me, you know?
Right on. I can dig it. Aaliyah keeps trying to steal all my toys, man. She'll come over here and she'll pick it up and walk towards the door, man. It's like, get that back here. You don't need it. I bought it. It's mine.
Yeah, so I've got like 3 figurines, something like that. Unless Amanda finds more that I didn't know about. I wasn't expecting that one, so I'm just surprised.
Right on. I seen this badass Joker I wanted to get, dude. But it was like $85 when I was like broke. It was, you know.
One of the reasons I don't buy toys.
Right. See, a lot of these toys that I have here, I've traveled with. I've had them for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't knock anyone that buys or collects anything, really.
Right on.
I don't. Like, I've got other things I want to spend my money on. Like,
right.
$23 paintbrushes and...
Yeah. Man. Y'all seen this one yet?
Hold on,
Gunslinger.
gunslinger spawn.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Yeah. It's a GameStop exclusive, man. Styles bought this for me. The one that did my paintings I was showing you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we walked out and she was like, here you go. You wanted it. Here you go. I was like, hey, yeah. She did. Pretty good read. Just ain't long enough. And I don't know when I'm going to get the next one. So, or if I'm going to get it. So, you know. There's that. Sorry, I'm dropping stuff over here. Every time I get on here, it's like show and tell. Look what I got. But that's all right. You still there, Cynthia? Cynthia. I think she might have hopped off. Yeah. Bing. Yeah. This is the part I'm excited about. Bringing that head out of the fuzz. Bringing some clarity to it. Oh yeah, dude.
See, I'm torn about it. I kind of excited about it, but on the other hand, I know it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, which is why I kind of delayed it.
Right on. You can do it.
Well, I know, because, you know, my theory is I don't quit until I get.
I have total faith in you, man.
But now, I've got to account for the different light schemes, so. Not the light scheme in my studio, but the shadows are going to be a little bit different than they originally planned to be.
Right on.
Like I said, if I was doing it daylight or it was a lot brighter, then I'd do these tentacles like in a pink, which you really can't do.
Right on.
And at night, almost everything is grayed out, so I really don't want to gray it out with a hot color. Although it's obviously, you know, going away from the hot a little bit.
Ooh. Stop that.
It's going to be a lot of fun there once all the basics are done.
You should do.
And then I'm painting the highlight color.
Right on.
The Cool color.
Cool. Bing. Eric. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, this excuse me.
What's that?
This Edgar Allan Poe graphic novel I got. Stephen King's son worked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Hang on. I'll grab it in a minute. Come on. You stop that. It's Poe, Stories and Rhymes.
Yeah, because his son actually does more comic book stuff than novel stuff.
Right on. Didn't he do looking for it?
He did Lock and Key.
Lock and Key, yeah.
And then Nosferatu,
All
which
right.
was a book that they turned into a TV series.
All right. I know you turned Lock and Key into a series on Netflix for a little while.
Yep.
And I got my Big Slick Sandman book. My phone keeps talking to me. It's thinking I'm asking it questions. Sometimes it's possessed.
I thought you were going to say sometimes it's right.
No.
Sometimes it's right. Sometimes I am asking a question.
I get lonely sometimes, man.
But sometimes it's a noisy little pitch and I beat it against the wall.
You're naughty. Naughty, man. Oh,
boy.
Sometimes it gets the urge to run to a laundromat naked with hamsters taped to my socks. Strange world. Back when MTV was good, when they actually played music.
I gotta bring this lamp in closer. Some dark crap going on in here. And it messes me up a little bit through here because there's dots that drip from the Payne's gray base coat.
Right on.
So I'm trying to see the drawing lines past them.
All right. Yeah, I can see where that would get a little congested up there.
Yeah, it's a little bit. And the spots that you need to see clearly are the spots that are the difficult spots to see.
Right. Boom, boom. Beach, how's it coming along, Joe? Probably like, I'm drawing, leave me alone.
Right? It was going fine, but now it's dropping into you.
You're throwing off my groove, man. He just sat back down after being summoned by his family. Right? Oh, so
By
you're
what?
not okay.
Summoned by a what?
His family. They were sitting out in the front room with a Ouija board, and all of a sudden they felt themselves just evaporating up here. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. But I'm also being fickle about this scene. Well, at least you should have different perspective. You walked away from it and you came back. Yeah. Oh, where'd that dog go? Yeah. I'm gonna know these songs by heart before too long.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Bring it, bring on.
Yeah.
You.
can't even see that tentacle very well, can you?
Yeah, I can see it. It's just, it is kind of dark, but that's because it's kind of dark over in the corner of them, on that side of the paper.
It's supposed to be. I'm in the middle, actually. Like right here.
Right. Yeah, I'm seeing it. It's just, yeah. That. Yeah.
Not all that much better, is it?
What's that?
I said that's not all that much better.
Yeah, I see it better. You're looking better, man. Bam, bam. All right.
So you didn't go check that spider bite out.
What's that?
So you didn't go check that spider bite out.
Nah, it's all right, man. It's just like I said, it looks like a mosquito bite with two little dots next to each other. I'm keeping my eye on it though.
Now, see what I'm trying to do is make two different values, a lighter value.
Yeah. Very cool.
I guess you can see that a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's an Eli.
In the background.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Eli? Got the headphones in tonight?
No.
Oh, all right. What's up, man?
Eli.
Yeah, yeah.
Eli.
Eli. What's up, buddy?
He's chomping on a banana.
Ah, there you go.
Pretending he can't talk because he's got his mouth full of banana.
Ah, all right. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. It's Roseanne ain't popped in yet.
Well, there's 2 viewers.
Oh, what?
But Dan might be watching in the background if your friend's not on still.
Quite possible. I will be right back. I have to. Yeah. I'll be back. I shan't be long. Surprise! And I am back. Did you miss me? Bam, bam, bam.
Well, now you can see something going on, a little bit going on.
Yeah, man.
Let's see if I can find a smaller detail brush. It's not crazy. I have a lot of brushes, but they're old.
Mm.
That's nice. Pretty fucking detail brush.
I didn't hear you.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you said something.
I said something. I don't know how important it was.
All right.
There's a warner. I said there's a detail brush. I've got 2 little detail brushes. Tiny brushes.
Oh. For the suction cups? On the chemical?
Yeah, what I'm trying to get is something that I can get some small detail on them without going.
Right on.
I didn't know I had another liner brush. So,
Yeah.
Of course, that's a little bit big to do what I want to do, but I got to keep that in mind. So what I did was mix orange and red and brown and white, and then mix orange and red and brown over that white
Okay.
to get a darker color hue. I don't want so dark of a hue you can't see it, but while I'm trying to make these tentacles visible, they can't be really bright.
They can be what?
Can't be really bright.
Right, right.
So I painted some pinks on them originally, and it's not hurting anything to go over the pink, which is what I'm doing now.
Right.
But it wouldn't really be good for those pinks to stand out. I'm going to use some pure brown. One of the good things about these little tiny brushes is that they wipe clean pretty quickly.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use the pure brown to the center of the cut. I'm going to make it so it's not blue. I do have bone black.
Bone black.
Bone black, which is it's kind of a dark matte black.
Right on.
I'm kind of trying to save that for when I absolutely need it, but I might do a little bit of that in the center of the tentacles if they don't get dark enough.
Right on. Alright. I can dig it.
One of the reasons we do tonal bases or underpainting
Uh-huh.
is that if we don't get everything covered with this next coat, there's no white canvas showing through or no white paneling or whatever showing through. The gesso don't show.
Right on. Okay.
And there's nothing saying it's wrong to leave a little bit of blue here, a little bit of blue there. Or Payne's gray or whatever. Oh, thank you, Vincent. I'll expand in a second so you can see or move stuff out the way.
What's going on, Vincent?
There you go, Vincent, in case you haven't had a full view. That's a little bit better of a view. And you can see where that Payne's gray contrasts with the fire colors in his arms.
Yeah.
That's really kind of how the moonlight's going to contrast. Because that looks blue, but in real life it's the darker kind of grayish blue.
Alright. Cool, cool.
I feel like I can see the tentacles a little bit more now that the suction cups are coming in. I think as they get further and further away, they're going to have to get a little bit more and more gray.
Damn.
You can talk. You can make stuff up if you can't figure out what I'm doing. No one's gonna know the difference.
Right. Sorry about that, man. Sorry, man. Hey, Emily's gonna have a baby here in about 6 weeks. Man.
No, that's amazing because I didn't know Emily was pregnant.
Huh?
I said that's amazing. I didn't even know Emily was pregnant.
Oh, hey, Emily's pregnant.
Nobody tells me these things.
Well, I just found out recently myself. So, social media.
Last I knew she was wanting to do some art. I was trying to give her some tips, and I think she got offended that I was trying to give her tips. And I'm like, kind of what I do.
Yeah.
Nobody appreciates it when you give it to them. I don't know.
I don't know.
At least in my experience, they don't like me. What? You're telling me how to do something to look good? Fuck you.
I don't know. They take it as harsh criticism.
What's that?
My guess would be they take it as a harsh criticism.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because that's never how I mean it.
Oh, it's for commission.
What's that?
Vincent asked if the painting was for a cover or a commission.
Yes, the commission.
Commission.
I don't know of any Cthulhu comic books, really. I do a cover for one.
Definitely, man. I say we change that.
I suppose I'd have to look it up. I know there's a couple of similar type things on Indiegogo, but no, I actually been thinking about painting my werewolf.
Cool. Very cool, man.
The one that I drew not that long ago that I framed. I thought that would make a pretty good painting or cover or whatever.
Yeah.
So what was the brush count last time?
Believe it was 4.
Well, I think it was up to 6 different brushes.
Oh,
now
and
I can count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's up to 9 brushes, but a lot of them are smaller round.
yeah,
Those are flat. So the same style brushes. I did pull out that silver for blending last time,
okay.
but I wasn't really using it as a brush as much as a blending tool.
Right. That's the one you were using dry, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Not the one that I was using to dry brush on the bottoms.
No.
It was the one I was using dry last time to kind of blend the different colors, and then I went over that anyway and not blending them anymore. But
Right.
I'm also not done, and this is only still the trying to get a base coat on, trying to get a modeling coat on.
Right.
I am happy that I get the veins in there, like I toned them out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I added a vein coming up across the chest here. So that should be fun a little bit. I'm actually changing a little bit towards the coloring scheme, so or the lighting scheme on the painting makes those things a little bit different.
Yep.
So like I was saying, my basic plan was each one of them, when I drew them to be dual lit, except for the girl who was silhouetted. But I knew I was going to be changing it as I go so that the lighting scheme matched what the whole overall is. And it really hasn't been huge changes, just some here and there.
It's about that time. I gotta go let Grandma out before she loses her bladder.
What's that?
I gotta go let Grandma out before she releases her bladder. She's doing her little jig in the kitchen. I'll be back, man. Let me go save this dog.
Vincent, you drawing a long one? Did you leave, Vincent?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I think we lost 2 viewers. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Come back. If you're out there, say hi. Even if you're not out there, say hi to someone. You might just make their day. Bam, bam, bam. Oh shit. Everybody, I just want to say a big damn change. It's frustrating. Hey man, it's okay. You got this, Joe. You can do it.
Hey, I'm dropping brushes left and right. Okay, more left than right. That's because I keep the cup up, holding them in to the left. Well, this so that I can turn it around so I don't put my fingers back in the tentacles again.
I always hate it when I put my fingers in my testicles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Don't poke the testicles.
Wow.
Actually, change some things around to make this easier.
All right. How's that working for you? It's not working for you.
No.
You know.
It could be better.
At least you tried. You tried. And for that, I salute you, sir.
Chris Rohn posted all the new musicians that used to be in bands. What were your band names? And I'm like, I know I've been in a few. I can only remember one name. You know what that one is?
Yes, I believe I mentioned it earlier in one of your other shows.
Yeah, Blow Me and Cheese.
Blow Me and Cheese.
Fortunately, he didn't ask what the song titles were. They are not what you call politically correct.
No. I'd like to see that album covered up.
Well, it's black and it says explicit.
Blow Me and Cheese, their first debut album. A nice yeasty sandwich. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Rock and roll. Ain't noise solution. Boom, 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 boom. Bing, 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 bing.
That would be not the Eli. Eli was down here a couple minutes ago. Yep.
Eli.
I said that's not the Eli.
Oh. Satan. Hi, Satan. How are you? That's just peachy. Wonderful, yes it is. Bing, 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 bing. Hey Joe, how's it going on them chains, man?
This who's hurt? How about now?
I can feel him mentally throwing stuff at me. Shut the fuck up. Bound up by chains. Is your name Alice? Man. He shoots, he misses. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. You can do it, man. I'm pulling for you.
All that just for those little bit of chemical.
Well, tedious little work, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, put that on so I can wipe it back off.
Well, you know, busy work, man. Busy work. You were just doing that to see if you could.
Oh. What I'm finding is this brush is whistle spread.
All right.
So it will not work for what I wanted to work for. Which is pretty much chunk channeling.
Oh shit. I rock the music today, oh boy. Man, I look through my emails sometimes, and if all these people that were giving me or offering me money, dude, I'd be rich as hell.
Wealthy.
Well, yeah, wealthy.
Because I'm telling you, you don't want to be rich.
I'd be able to afford to change my name.
It's not rich that you want to be wealthy.
Then I could be rich too. Well, I'm already halfway there. People call me Dick anyway. I don't know why.
I don't know why. That's just funny.
Thank you, thank you.
I don't know why everybody thinks I'm a dick.
I do not know. Oh, ball with the ball, the bang, the bang,
Unanimous. Hit it, bro.
This is the scar where I tried to drill a hole in my head to let the voices out.
Not really. Or is it? Read any good books lately, man?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I read 3 at a time, so.
Wow. Wow.
Yes?
I would get confused. I'd be like, wait, that's not where a letter. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, wait.
I really don't because one of the books is pretty much a bedtime book.
All right.
I'm reading it while I'm on the pot just before bed and to go to sleep.
All right.
Then one I'm actually listening to on Audible,
Okay.
and I usually do that when I'm working out. And then a lot of times I also have a research book going. In this case, I'm into 2 research books. I'm about halfway through Eisner Miller, which is Frank Miller and Will Eisner.
All right.
The conversation that they had, or a couple of conversations that they had with somebody listening in, like kind of part of the conversation. Not part of the conversation, recording the conversation.
Okay.
But it was done for Dark Horse. Like, I don't know. I like to read and keep up on the stuff that I am in the practice of.
Uh-huh.
Anything that I can learn to get better at what I'm doing, you know.
Right.
So my current like fiction book that I'm reading at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So, not the one I'm listening to, but the one I'm reading. Is the third book in the series about a hitman. The first book is called Hitman.
All right.
The second book is called Hit List. And this one's Hit Parade. Then there's one more. It's really interesting, but it's like a personality book.
Okay.
The Hitman, in the very beginning, the Hitman goes on a hit, and while he has to fly to where he is, and while he's there, he starts kind of having not a crisis of faith, but he starts thinking about, oh, this is a nice town. I could buy a house here. And then he meets the guy he's going to kill, and he's like, I could probably go into business with this guy. And he's having these weird daydreams and weird associations, and kind of thinking maybe he was meant for something else or whatever, and all of a sudden he kills the dude. He ends up like it's like a bunch of short misadventures with an assassin.
All right.
The assassin doesn't like guns.
Wow.
And his boss, like his handler, gets senile before the end of the book, and he's pretty much dealing with his secretary Dot.
Okay.
And he ends up killing the guy that he's working for, basically to put him out of his misery type of thing.
All right. Yeah.
The guy's getting to a point where he's confusing things, and
I actually saw a movie like that. I forget the name of it. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
I get a kick out of the personality of this guy. Like, he doesn't really even want to be doing what he's doing, so.
Right,
But that's what he does, and that's all he really knows. He doesn't have any sympathy for anybody or any empathy for anybody or whatever, but he's just kind of worn out on it or something.
Yeah. That's cool. Ugh. I don't know if it's because I got, ADHD or something, but books with short stories in them always seem to keep my attention better than like full novels.
Well, it's just a guess, but my guess would be that most of the full novels nowadays, like if it's fantasy or whatever, they're huge.
Right.
They're like fucking 1,000 pages or something like that, and it's daunting. I don't really read them like that. First of all, I read on a Kindle a lot, and it's like a small page, and I'm just reading to get to the story, I'm not thinking about, how long is this story? If I start thinking about, how long is this story, that tells me I don't want to be reading that story. I mean, really, if you get to a point in the story where you're going, why am I doing this to myself? There's something that took you out of the story.
Right.
Or if you put a book down and you don't want to pick it back up, something took you out of the story.
Right on. Come on. Stop staring at me. Stop staring at me. You just want attention.
And I read quite a bit, so
Right on.
if something's not clicking with me,
Yeah.
I'll put it down and move on. I got so many books. I got way more books than I'll ever have time to read, I'm sure. So that makes me more likely to say, I'm not going to do this. It's not working for me. I don't like it.
Right on.
I've read a lot of books kind of recently too, and started a few, and I was like, no. Not like, I love history, so some of these that I've started, they're basically history. One of them is about a spy during World War II. I haven't even gotten that far as to find out who the spy is, because in the beginning there was a killer, which you didn't know who the killer was, but it really should have been written from the killer's point of view.
Right. Okay.
So he's withholding who the killer is, and then when he kind of reveals it anyway, you're like, why did you ever withhold that? That doesn't make sense, you know?
Right.
And that stuff is hard for me to do, like, because I'm a writer and I know the no-nos. You don't do that to an audience.
Right.
Because that's cheating for them, you know what I mean? Like, you knew who it was, and if we were watching the movie, we would know who that looked like unless you intentionally hid it, you know? Then we would know you're intentionally hiding it. Which you can get away with in, like, cozy mysteries or something like that, but I think that's a less of a you can get away with it thing with the book, because the book is much more personal.
Mm-hmm. What do you want? You just went outside. If I take you back outside and you just walk around in circles and sniff the ground, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, that's what they're probably going to do, because that's where the dog goes.
Oh damn. I'll be back, Rich, because she's acting like she gotta go outside, but we shall see. If I come in all fuming and pissed off, you know what happened. I shall return.
Okay. Free yourself, Joe. Don't let those things become your shackles.
Wah, wah, wah. Your life returns. How's it going, Rich?
Good.
How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Walking good.
Haven't heard from Joe in a while, so
Well,
let's switch this tunes up for a minute.
he's bound in his chains.
Yeah, I saw the chains are becoming shackles, but
Yeah, man. I'm sure once he gets his hands free, he'll say something.
you're sure it'll be what?
Aww.
Huh?
I said once he gets his hands free, you know them chains are rather tight. You'll get there, and you'll get here. There we are. All better. Don't get them.
A lot of small stuff in here.
Right on.
Taking like it's never gets what I think it's gonna do. I think it's gonna go quicker.
Bam.
All the time.
What's up, this girl? You want to get up? Those dogs is goofy, man. If I'm sitting out in the living room watching TV and she thinks it's bedtime, she'll start barking at me and like pulling at my pant leg and stuff. It's like, damn, I'm grown. I don't need you to tell me when my bedtime is.
Right?
Oh. This spot seems to require a lot of concentration.
This spot?
The whole tentacle thing.
Well, yeah, because they're in a mass and they're really dark, so.
Right on. Right.
I don't know how well you can see them. But I'm pretty happy. I can see, like, all the suction cups are done.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
What I'm doing right now, most of the actual pot colors are done.
All right.
There's some here that I have to make sure of in here. Well, other than that, I'm setting it up so that I can do the blues and then the intermediate colors.
Okay.
Like what I'm doing right now is small stuff with the dark browns to kind of separate the suction cup from the rest of the chemical a little bit.
Got it. Man.
And though it's a little bit more lit, it's a little bit more lit in blue at this point. So this tentacle you can barely see, but it comes in a little bit to the flame and then goes back out to the moonlight.
Right.
It's not really in the flame, it's just in more of the firelight than the blue light. Here it's in more shadow than anything else, but
Right.
there's a blue light backing it. That limb light I was talking about. So I'm trying to lay these darks down a little bit clearer.
Right.
When I first laid the darks down, it was with the intent of kind of doing an underpainting so that I knew where the darker spots were, darker shades and shadows, but there were so many darks in the shades and shadows, you know, that it actually made it difficult to read because of it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And the contrast of the dark browns against the lighter colors I did, they're not light colors, but lighter hues.
Right.
Should help a little with the separation. So that tentacle should stick out a little bit better because I just did dark around it. And that will be backlit by blue. Now I've got to go back in and mix red brown
Right.
because of part of the chest that I couldn't really see because of the tentacles. And the really dark tonal painting. And that's not dark enough to separate it from the other tentacles. So. Much more dark.
Bam, man. Yeah.
Right. That's one spot that reads like it should. I'm happy about that.
It's always good.
What's that?
I said, that's always good.
Setting up the transition to the cool colors.
Groovy.
That's kind of how I feel.
What's that?
So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff you're not going to really see with clarity until I get the other tones in.
Right. Oh, really? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm about to leave the change out.
That's what?
Joe's about to drop the chains.
Why would you do that?
He said that about 10 minutes ago.
Why are they driving you so crazy?
Why, Joe? Why, man?
You know, if you want, you can send them to me in a DM. Like, send them to me in a DM with the change, and I'll see if I can maybe do a draw over or something and help you out. And see what the problem is that's going on.
It's the pose.
Yeah, but I can't see the pose to help. Are you using an actual model? That a lot of times you're assuming what you're supposed to be able to see, and it's really not going to be that. It'll look awkward.
Then no.
Yes, basically, you're saying sometimes it's not the actual change.
Right. He said, no, he's not using the model. He rips it from his head. Meow, meow, meow. The rock and roll cat, yeah. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air. It's request time, and the request lines are open now. No takers, man. Yeah, yeah. All right. You remember standing out of my house thing and listening to Dr. Demento?
Of course I do.
Of course you do. Those were the days. You used to look forward to that shit, man.
Every Sunday night, right?
Yep. Yeah. Go to school Monday morning all tired and dragging ass. But hey, it was worth it. Yeah. I am the bastard son of Aunt Jemima and Mr. Clean.
So your Aunt Jemima clean? Ain't your mama clean?
Sure she is. She showers all the time. Make sure I'm not blinding people with the glare from my head. Wow. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
All right.
Boom, boom, bang. Playing hard, man.
Huh?
The music. I'm digging the music now. No. Bang, bang. And the music is gone. Yeah.
I guess that one just don't want to obey.
Conform, damn it.
I'm saying. My guts just growled.
That's always good. Does that mean you're hungry, or is that a warning sign?
Well, you know, at my age, yes.
Oh, you're younger than I am, man.
That's relative.
Yeah. Yes, I am your relative.
I'm younger than you are by months.
Still younger.
No, when we were younger, that would have made sense to make that argument.
Right on.
Now that we're older, you think you would be all like, hey, we're the same age.
Yeah, you know.
By that standard, Pyrrole's younger than you too.
I was trying to make you feel better, man.
Huh?
I was trying to make you feel better.
I was saying, but I'm younger than her too. So it's a matter of tweaking and tweaking and tweaking.
Yes. Very freaky.
I'm glad I didn't squirt big piles of paint out.
Yeah, I'm glad you
It
didn't.
looks like I'm going to have to throw some of them away.
Right.
I hate that idea.
Right. You can't spritz it till next show?
Well, the thing is that I'm just about done with the basic hot. So I'm going to have to go to basic cold. And by the time I get done with basic cold, I'm pretty sure
Yeah. I can dig it, man.
this will be done. Like these colors will anyway.
We went outside when I took the dog out there, man. Big old fat full moon, man. I was like, "Woo." Just figured I'd share.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can see them in here.
Mm.
The color Eli's moon, they're telling us his moon.
What's that?
I said the moon's Eli's moon here.
Alright.
Can you see your moon?
Mhm. Joe, you still out there, man? Maybe he found his groove with them team.
Yeah, that'd be cool, huh?
Cool, man. You still here? All them chains coming along, man. Or you just said bass, I bet.
How about now?
How you feeling now, Mr. Krabs?
Does it hurt now? I implore you to reconsider.
I think you're gonna have to bring your mic back, man.
Because I'm talking over here?
Yeah, sometimes I hear you real good, but sometimes I hear you like, oh, you know what I mean? And I hate asking what all the time because they, huh? Speak up, Sonny. We're saying you say, Billy.
I'm actually probably talking low.
Alright. Trying to make good on the things, but my hand,
You know, because
my hand's getting heavy at this point. I may have to call it and continue tomorrow. Though we kind of don't have time to. That sucks. But I'm sure when you come back, it'll like open up different things you haven't even thought of. I know how it gets you staring at one thing for so long, you're like, what the hell? Leave it be for a day.
Definitely step away from it for a minute and it'll make it better. But
Yeah. You'll get it though, I'm sure you will.
No, I can see most of what I'm supposed to see on Cthulhu so far.
Yeah, man, you're starting to come into focus a lot better.
Yep, now it's time to add a little bit to this guy.
Very good. Oh shit! Damn, my kid's probably already in bed. I said my kid's probably already in bed. Lost track of their time.
Let you know what's that?
I said I lost track of their time.
Bring on the dog.
I will, damn it. Damn dog.
He just kept having to go out. Or she, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Little old lady. Little grandma dog. Rat dog. Big stick.
And you can't see this.
Okay.
I'm just using that straight cadmium orange. Because I already have a layer down.
Right on.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my brush hitting the springs on the arm that's holding the camera.
All right. Very musical. Yeah. Shiny even. That made
I'm not treating my reference pictures very well. They're curling up and everything else underneath of it. I think the hops are just about done. We'll do a little bit more on him.
all right.
Because I've got a little bit finer of a brush now. I really can't do anything on her until the final.
Right.
Oh, and then I've got to do a little bit of dry brush on this one. But that's okay, because that's not going to take very long. I guess what I'm saying is not all that longer until we're going to end the thing.
All right.
3 hours.
Yep.
I was not really saying anything. Not really.
You know, you get into something, you get on a roll, you know.
We've got some pretty much championship people keeping up with it.
Right on.
I do appreciate everyone watching and them hanging out and watching.
Yeah, definitely.
It gives me watch hours, which gets me closer to being monetized, which gets me funding for doing that.
Hey, there you go.
Like really, I mean, they don't pay very much whatever you're getting, but
Something's better than nothing.
yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm saying is like whatever they pay me, if they pay me,
Right.
it's just going to go back into stuff to make the channel better. or supplies, which is kind of the same thing.
Right. Yeah, because, I mean, you could have a channel without supplies, but
Well, I mean, I
what would you do?
still buy the supplies, but
Right.
if the channel is covering the supplies, it'll make me a lot more likely to do what I'm doing
Right on.
and do this every couple of nights, you know? That's the thing is, I can't afford to do these paintings unless I've got a patron
Right on.
actually buying the paintings. But with a little bit of funding, that changes that whole dynamic.
You have to stretch a bit further, eh? Yeah.
So you can see me mixing too, okay.
What's that?
Oh, I said so you guys can see me mixing too, and that's good.
Yep.
Now I'm finding stuff that I did a red layer on that was so thin that I can see some of the blues through it and things
Right.
through it. And it has kind of a purplish tint.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that, so I'm probably going to keep it. I'll come in with some dioxazine purple or something later on. And when I do, people will already have an understanding of why.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
Remember what I was telling you about cutting?
Yeah.
So in the end, I'm going to come back over and cut in with the darker colors, browns, maybe a little bit of bone black to keep in the deepest shadows.
Right on. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, man.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Nope, I didn't say anything, but I think I'm done with the hot. So I'm going to turn this light off and see how it looks. Suppose I should lift this up a little bit now. Or I can turn this on and back it now for a minute. That's a little better.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Whoa.
I think that's it for the hot for the night, and since we're over 3 hours, I'm not going to jump into the cold tonight, but that'll be next. And then probably go back into the sky a little bit while we're doing the cold.
Oh, yeah.
really what we want is real dark is the transition between the flames and the sky. And
Yeah.
the backside's there so that everything else kind of stands out. I might put a cloud or two in the sky drifting in. It just depends. Or I might just do it dark or do a purple wash or something. I thought about doing a green wash, remember?
Yeah, man.
I just don't know if that would ruin the beautiful wings that I've got going on there.
Right on. I got you, man. I totally understand.
So the rest of it's either cools or, well, cools or graded, so it's, yeah, cools. Just a matter of a little bit of a cool gray. And then it's deciding which blues that I want or how much weight I want in the blues. That's a major thing is that this will dry a little bit darker than what I did. So that orange will darken up a little bit, that orange will darken up a little bit.
All right.
They're looking, actually, it's looking really good as far as, like, I got all this stuff in here that I wanted. I've got to do a little bit more on the flames. Oh, that's what's in here. Dry brush is fun done. A little bit of dry brushing because you can't see it. So let's do it this way. This stuff, it's too light on the side. It should be lighter in the middle. It shouldn't be as light.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bright. So I'm going to dim it down.
Okay.
And the way I'm going to dim it down is to take that straight orange and dry brush it. I guess I won't be wasting the orange anyway. How did I just do? Ah, okay. That was really weird.
What's that?
Paper towels fell on the laptop and whatever they hit made the chat disappear.
Huh.
Like that whole bar on the side. Yeah, so let's do this real quick. See, I got some. Yeah, I gotta have light. Darn it. I got some paint on the brush,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take most of it off on the paper towel. Because I just want the
Joe says, I'm actually pretty mad right now because this picture literally fell out of his hand onto the paper. Oh no. Oh. And when I thought it was done, I realized I had no effing change. Now he's at a standstill and he's smudging his paper.
what?
Joe.
Now I got to stand still on what?
And he's smudging his paper.
Yeah,
Joe, I
wouldn't
want
say that smudging is a bad thing. I smudge my paper all the time and then come in with the eraser. So by going over this with a dry brush, you can also see I'm going over all of the flame that's not her, or that's not on her directly.
Well,
I'm doing a little bit of kind of dry brushing on the edges here. I'm gonna probably lighten the fire up a little when I get back to it.
Being left-handed helps nothing.
What's that?
Reading Joe's last comment, it says being left-handed helps nothing.
I found a couple of left-handers. The trouble is that left-handers are taught to try to be right-handers with their left hand.
Yeah. Or like me.
They don't have the same mentality. They look at it like you're gonna go like this or something.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, it's hard for them to unlearn that.
Yeah.
You watch David Finch, and he doesn't draw like a left-hander like this. He draws like a right-hander with his left hand.
All right.
In other words, he treats his dominant hand like it's dominant.
All right.
He doesn't try to curl it over and. I noticed that a lot of left-handers write like that. They curl their arms over so that they can, write left to right. But I think they can still do it. They just have to get into their brain a little bit and say, I can achieve this look whether or not it's the same method.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I started off left-handed. The school changed me to right-handed. Now
Well,
I'm
you were
ambidextrous.
I think you were always ambidextrous because you always did certain things with your right hand and then certain things with your left, where you, for a time, you kind of wrote and drew with your right hand and then kicked the football with the left, and that was pretty common to see you kind of switch it with different aspects.
Right on.
I actually thought it was pretty cool. Made me try it, and then I realized that I'm not really a left-hander.
Yeah.
Like I can do some stuff with my left hand. It just takes me a much more time and concentration.
Right on.
Well, what do you think? The fire and glow looks more natural now?
Yeah.
A little bit
Definitely.
tamed down?
Yep. Definitely does.
And I can actually hit that thinner. That's something I didn't think about. Let's do that. Let's experiment. Let's see if I can fuck this whole thing up.
You really want to do that?
I do. So what I'm doing actually is going to be doing the same thing I just did. I'm just taking the thinner and dry brushing it.
Right on.
What my attempt is to bring out a little bit more of those rocks.
Okay.
I'm not going to go the whole way, like that's all I was going to do. Let's see, I gave it a little bit more treatment on those rocks. You can see them a little bit clearer now.
Right on.
Yeah, I wasn't literally going to coat the whole thing with them. I was showing you before. Remember, I put a little bit too much on it when I was brushing the browns in there.
Yeah.
And lifted it.
Right on.
Right?
Yeah.
I wasn't forced to be left-handed, or forced to be right-handed. That came natural to me, but like one of my apprentices, Chad, he's left-handed. I've been forever trying to get him to stop thinking of himself as right-handed upside down, you know?
Right on.
Don't go like this. It's not natural. Like when you grab something and you move something and maneuver something, if you were working with clay, you wouldn't go like this, you know? You would, spread naturally, right?
Right.
So, like, you can draw a circle like this without going like this. It's just you have to, one of the things that I think a lot of people miss when we're talking about art-wise is that they're not going for loose sketching and loose shapes. They're trying to tightly control every aspect. Like when I'm tightly controlling this stuff, I don't get very far very fast, you know. I just want enough to know, like what I'm doing is putting the information there so that I can come back to it later on. And that's why I wasn't worried about overlapping or whatever here, because I was going to come back to it and I knew I'm going to come back to it. So, and then every time I come back to it and lay a little bit in here, it makes it a little bit cleaner, a little bit clearer. And I think that people that have either been forced to be left-handed or are left-handed, not forced to be left-handed, but forced to try to think right-handed. I think they miss the fact that they can do loose. They can sketch loose, and they can. They think they have to be very tight into stuff that, like a right-hander can do smoothly. Well, I see a bunch of left-handed artists that they're smooth, just as smooth or smoother than a lot of other guys I know that are right-handed. So, all right, I guess that's it for episode 13. 13.
A lucky number.
No?
Oh, hey, Dan, what's up?
I was talking to him already and you missed it.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
He said that his father forced him to be right-handed.
Right.
Well, I was saying I never really was forced to do any of that, but I tried to be ambidextrous just for the ability to be ambidextrous.
Right on.
Kind of a little bit jealous of everybody that could, because I couldn't, you know.
Right on. Oh, think about that. It only works half the time.
Carl Kopinski
Yes.
can draw with both hands at the same time.
Yeah, there's a dude, what's his name? He's Steven something. I forget his last name, but yeah, he does that shit, dude. And he's
we're
really
shutting down, so I'm done for the night. That's why I cleared everything off so everybody could look at the picture for a minute.
Okay.
Well, I'm telling, because everybody's saying goodbye in the chat. And thanks for, I definitely will check it out.
All right.
Thanks
Man.
everybody for being here. Like anyone that's watching that hasn't, like and subscribe, because it helps the channel grow and it's great for you.
And we appreciate you guys.
Right, and it also lets me know that you like what you're seeing, so I'll do more of it. You know?
Got our own little quirk going on here. Like to see it expand. Appreciate it, guys.
Have a great night.
Hunter, good job, man. Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah. All right, you guys have a good night. Appreciate you. God bless.
God bless.